Nothing. This is literally streaming right now. Oh, I hit stream already. Commodity, how's it going? uh, uh, didn't mean to hit stream yet. Oh my god. Oh, how's it going, Stacy? How's it going, Scott? Smarter? Snarter? I need a. I wasn't even sure if I was going to stream today, but I figured, you know what? I was going to do this anyways. I didn't know if I would do this as a stream or if not. Oh, figure out where my glasses are real quick. I didn't mean to hit the stream button. I was just going to be a couple minutes late. How's it going, MTR? Yeah, I'm still sick, so this isn't going to be a super long stream. It's one of the reasons why I was like, I don't know if, I didn't know if I was going to stream at all, but I figured. How's it going, Krager? Figured we could talk about what games were the best this year. And also, you know, just overall this year in general. Figured, why not? Why not? I also wanted to, I do have it already. Close that. Drink that. Delete those. There we go. Next Minty, how's it going? Silverline, how's it going? You know, catching up on older games. Yeah, there's so many games. There's so many games, and that was the thing. It's like people. I've had a lot of people asking comments. If I was gonna say like the games that I enjoyed the most this year. Problem is, I don't remember what games I played this year compared to other ones. How's it going, Debbie? Yeah, it's like I felt like I was getting better for like 2 days, and then it's just like, oh my gosh, my throat has been so sore and like waking me up after just like a couple hours of sleep, and it's just like, holy crap. And then this cough. Oh, this cough that I can't shake. Oh my gosh. This is that time of year. This is that time of year everybody gets sick. How's it going, Jarlin? This is always the first time I've had the flu, and oh, I honestly don't remember if I even have had the flu since my daughter's been born. So it's been over 10 years. You're halfway through House Flipper. How's it going, Bruce? Rob? Oh man, my nose, my nose. Going in, Sonya? Sonya? I think I don't know if I even said that right. I was thinking I was just like, I'll just do the 2 videos today, but yeah, no, I figured screw it. Let's just do a stream. It'll just be like it's definitely not gonna be more than an hour. I figured, you know, probably be relatively short. How's it going, AKRM? Oh, and it's like I wasn't. I literally. I woke up again. I technically was awake for like 2 or 3 hours this morning, but I woke up again like 10 minutes ago. So yeah, favorite game this year was Battle Beach. Oh, Baldur's Gate 3. See, and that's the thing is I think that may be my favorite game this year. One I didn't even really do much on the channel, but like that one. Let's see here. This video capture. This video capture. Why is it all weird? What's going on here? Transform. Reset. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Reset. You do that right there. And boop. Like that. A little bit more. What have I done? Uh-oh. I can't make it any. Alright, well, that's just gonna be what it is. Vix. Playing the crust in January? The crust. Oh, what's up, people? You wanna come up here? Here you go. Here you go. Come on. Here you go. There's a cat. There's a Kiba. Kingdoms Reborn was a surprise. I don't remember if did I play that? Sounds familiar. How's it going, Wayne? Thomas? Adesanya? Adesanya? Survival Fountain of Youth was probably my, what are you doing? What? What's that? Looking up. Yeah, Kiba snores all the time. And where he's sitting right now, like, my microphone is right here. So, here's cat, here's microphone. So, when he's sleeping half the time, he's right there. And so, when he's snoring, he's going nuts. What are you so interested in? I think it's like, it must be the top of the camera because he's just staring at it. He's just watching you guys. He's so interested. He doesn't know what to make of it or something. Look at this. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes stare at you. Yeah, you a good boy. You just looking at this? You just looking at this up here? Hmm? But yeah, Survival Fountain of Youth was probably one of my favorite, what are you trying to grab it? One of my favorite survivals, for sure. Because it's like, with that one, they put the goal. There's a goal. There's a goal. I love survivals that actually have an end goal, like Subnautica. One of the reasons Subnautica was so good is because there's an overall reaching goal to get to. Oh my gosh. Cat tickled my nose when he got up here. Ah. But yeah, so there was an overall goal to that one. And I think that's the same reason why I enjoy so much like Forever Skies and all these other ones too, because there's a goal. There's an overall reaching point to reach. Like Ark is fun to me on the survival aspects, but there's always like to have that goal in mind when you're doing a survival. That's one of the things I enjoy a lot. And I feel like there's a lot of survivals now, especially like a lot of these just slap together. Let's see here. I'm gonna do the Badoo. This one? Yeah. Library. Library. There we go. Oh, the crust. I was gonna look up the crust. I got sidetracked. Crust? I mean, it looks like something that'd be fun. Ah, 'cause I do love colony games. Oh, I think I played the demo with this, but I never actually did a video on it. Sons of the Forest, that was pretty good too, yeah. Harder for videos too if you're not working towards anything. Yeah, and that's why I always have like a goal in mind. People are always like, you race through games, you race through games. Well, if you don't make progress in videos, people stop watching. Like the interest is lost. That's one of the big things. Like it's something that I learned in the it took me like a couple of years to fully grasp. You have to make progress or people lose interest. It's that simple. So if it seems like I'm racing through a game, in part, I don't like moving slow. I never have liked moving slow. So that's one thing. Astro Colony. Yeah, Astro Colony. Well, Astro Colony at the time was just like, I don't know, there just wasn't a ton there at the time. Well, and then what is it? Mystery Mask is now So Mystery Mask, I covered the beta of that. And they actually changed the name to Soul Mask, and like, I feel like it looks a tiny bit different than it did before. Maybe not. I don't know. It almost looks like it's cleaner than it was, which it already looked pretty clean. But there's another beta that's coming up. They actually wondered if I wanted to cover this, and it's like it's the same thing with the type of like betas and demos. By Icarus is the only thing I can think of where I've gone back to a beta or a demo twice, and it actually kept doing good. How's it going, Bubba? On youth, but for them to want $8 for a single recipe is nuts. Huh? I don't know what you mean. $8 for a single recipe. Have I ever played Star Trek Online now? Actually, up until like what? I think it was last year or this year, where I watched like all the Star Treks except for the original because I couldn't handle the boop, boop, boop constantly. That's so obnoxious. No rest for the wicked. I mean, it looks nifty. Oh, it's from the people that did the Blind Forest and Ori. Okay, could be interesting. But yeah, no. Online games. I haven't played like an MMO besides. Oh god, there go my glasses. Ah, Astelia. I played for a bit, and New World. Played New World for a little bit until it just got repetitively boring. But it's like, yeah, this year. See, this is the problem. It's like I don't remember all the games that I played this year. There were so many. I know it's like if I were looking at the blockbusters, it's not always blockbusters. Because technically, Agatha Christie, Murder on the Orient Express wasn't a blockbuster, but I thought this was amazing. Light No Fire. Oh, is that that's the, can't, why won't you let me highlight it? Light No Fire. Copy. I think this is one I was just told about. Yeah, this one. This one looks awesome. I just found out about this the other day. Oh, I can't do that because it freaks out for some reason. But it's from the people that did No Man's Sky, right? Or Eat Death. I've seen people suggest that. Palia was technically. Oh yeah, I guess Palia. That was technically an MMO. Turn Alien Dawn was fun. Yeah, I'm better about some stuff with that. New supporter pack. Supporter pack gives you the recipe to keep bugs away. Oh, eh. It's just a supporter pack. Eh. Just put the helmet on and I was fine. Todd Howard. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people suggest Heat Death. I haven't actually. I looked at it, but I haven't tried it yet. But yeah, this is done by the people that did No Man's Sky, and it's a fantasy game. Looks like it'll be very interesting. I guess it's like on a whole world, so yeah, it sounds like it's very intriguing, and I do want to check this out. But there's no release date. My guess this is maybe fall next year, but it could be even the next year after that. So I don't know. Only thing I'm hyped about is Nightingale. Like, let's see here. Yeah, and my number one, and my game that's on number one on wish list right now. This is what I'm the most hyped about is Nightingale, because it looks so cool. The concept is so entertaining that you step through these portals and stuff to go to other worlds. Well, that's why it's a supporter pack. You don't need to buy it. I mean, and it's like, I see nothing wrong with them having a supporter pack. So I didn't know about them having just a specific recipe, but eh. Players MMOs would do what I wanted them to do, and you would play MMOs. Oh, But it's like, yeah, and then there's like Breathedge 2, Under a Rock. This is one that I think is coming out next year that I am, like, if you have not seen this, like, that's another thing, is a lot of people have been asking games that I'm excited for next year, and this is one of them. This looks, I'm scared to have any sound on, so I don't want to turn the sound on. This looks so good. Oh my god, what's happening? Okay, there we go. Make this go full screen. Like, this is how the in-game graphics basically look, is like this. Was this the actual game trailer? Oh yeah, right there. Like, this is how it looks. Like, this looks cool. I don't give a crap about AAA games. I've been let down by so many AAA companies that if they come out, I'll try them if I can get a key to them, but this year has been a major amount of AAA games coming out and just not working. I don't really care that much. How's it going, George? Looks like the chicken from Moana. Well, and that's what, like, I've heard some people refer to this as. It's basically like a Pixar survival. Is what it looks like. Diablo 4 was, oh yeah, Diablo 4 is some nonsense. Diablo 4 is some nonsense. Charging freaking $100 for a DLC that nobody wants. And yeah, Soul Mask is up there, which I was super confused when I was looking at this the other day, and then I got the email that they changed their name. I'm like, oh, okay. Because originally it was like Mystery Mask, The Immortal Soul, which was just, and I mean, that was up there in like the best survival games I played this year for sure. But the game doesn't even come out until next year, so. And then Dune Awakening is an open world survival. Again, no estimated date, so it may not be next year. Yeah, Heat Death, I know I want to check out the demo. I've looked at the overall gameplay of it. It seems interesting. And then Abiotic Factor comes out next year. This I've been waiting for 3 years. Like, this was a really cool one we did the demo of, like, pretty sure 3 years ago. Whereas, like, you just build up cars and you set up, like, automation lines and everything. High Water, another survival. Loft we've covered a bunch of times. I'm not even sure what some of these are anymore. This was a fun one we did the demo of twice. Give up on Bethesda after Fallout 76. Remasters, yeah, there's a lot of remasters that have been coming out lately. Airport Contraband? It's like I haven't looked at this fully in a while, so it's like there's some things it's like, what? Like, we have a stupid amount of Sims on here. And I think a bunch of them are scheduled for 2024, so be interesting. This was the one, Jungle House was the one I was thinking, the Tribe that we did, Tribe Primitive Builder. I thought that this was the game we'd played before. Apparently they're two separate games. So there's that. Honeycomb, the people from House Flipper made this, are making this one. And it's like a survival in like an alien world, but it's like where you're trying to like revitalize things and stuff. This is one I'm really excited for. Because, I mean, it's from Frozen Way. Frozen Way is awesome. Never do the... No, I did not. No, I did not. No, and there's reasons for it, but I don't want to get into the reasons. Power World? Alaskan Gold Fever? I was like, ooh, another gold game. Yeah, let's go. I was really hoping that Gold Rush Simulator would come out with another one. Any horror game? Blight Survival? I mean, horror doesn't do well on the channel, so I don't really necessarily follow them. Got Haunted House Simulator, or Renovator. There's a horror game. Crime Scene Cleaner. Little Kitty Big City. That one was amazing. Enshrouded, though. Enshrouded comes out next month, and I am super excited for this one. How's it called? Gola Squad. Long hair and beard. Yep. Yep. I haven't cut my hair in about 2.5 years, 3 years. Only downside is it's getting to the point that, like, I'm gonna have to, like, change my hairstyle because my hairline is receding all the way back to, like, up here, which freaking sucks. Hate it. My wife's like, you're just trying to keep your hair long because your hairline's receding. It's like, no, I just prefer long hair. She hates my long hair. She does not like my long hair at all. I played Void Train. No, I didn't care about their update. Or not their, did I say multiplayer update? Their most recent update. It just wasn't enough for me to go back. The interest at the end, I was pushing it. It was the worst video, every video for like 6 in a row. So I just, yeah, no. For now, I'm not going to go back yet. Oh, she's never cared about this. Actually, this is actually getting to the point I got to trim it too, because it's starting to go sideways. For some reason, it gets to a point where it gets long enough and it starts going sideways. Put in a mohawk before she gets home. Human Fall Flat 2. I have, it's, wait, I don't even know, can you see it? No, I can't. I have Human Fall Flat. It's been on my computer forever. I've wanted to play it, but I just never have. Mostly because I don't have people to play it with, necessarily. Exhausted Man, that one was awesome. Space for Sale, this one looks great too. Comes out next year, I think. Star Rupture. Critter Cove comes out next year. This, I swear to God, oh, it says March. They actually have a month now. They didn't have a month before when I looked at this. It's just, there was nothing. Oh yeah, and Shrouded was fun. I love that demo. How's it going, Martin? Story Academy? Was that a thing on here that I didn't even notice? Like, I have so many things on here, not all of them are. Oh yeah, right there. And then the Forgery Craft one I thought looked kind of cool. How's it going there quick? First Dwarf. See, there's several things that's like, I remember. I mean, we did the demo of this one, so I know that one. Remove that off the list. Garden Life, that was a cool little demo I checked out. PAX Day, I'm hesitant about because it's a vast MMO world. It may be almost too MMO for me. Like, I saw some of the grind for that, and I was just like, ooh, I don't know about that. Yeah, it would be cool if Space for Sale had a demo. I would love to try that one out. It looks really fun. What is this one? I don't know if I recognize this one. Oh, that's always good. Those were hands. All right, intriguing. Oh yeah, I definitely understand why I added this to my wish list. This looks awesome. Oh, and it's a terraforming world? Oh yeah. Nope, definitely understand why I added this now. Fully understand why I added this. The early access stuff never changes to release. It just takes some years. How's it going, Ben? Yeah, Pathless Woods was awesome. And then this was something they just announced recently. It was Vampire Dynasty. I'm like, all right, you got me intrigued by that. This was supposed to come out 2 years ago. I don't even remember what it is anymore. I think it's just a life sim. Yeah, and then this was the most recent thing I added to my wish list because I was just told about it a couple days ago. My voice is going out again. Mute the mic real quick. Oh, but yeah, as far as the games this year, like Baldur's Gate 3, I think was probably my favorite game. I think out of everything this year, Baldur's Gate 3 was probably my favorite game. I really enjoyed Mines of Moria. Return to Mines of Moria. I thought that was pretty good. I would say that was actually up there. There was definitely issues with it, but I felt all in all, I had like the building in that was so much fun. There was like, a couple things here and there, but otherwise, absolute blast. Dredge, that was up there on the top of the list. Like if any in any indie game for sure, I think Dredge is probably my favorite. Like small, just indie studios. What's up, Kiva? Are there people making noise in the hallway? Yep, I don't know. Trying to rise. When did I get this? I don't know if I even remember playing this game. Did I ever play this on the channel? I legitimately do not remember this game. Like, I remember Monster Hunter World. That one was fun. This one for Dredge, yeah. It was a stream. I did? Yeah, it says I played for 18 hours. I don't remember this game. Ratchet and Clank, I played. I mean, that wasn't this year, but it was for me. So that was amazing. Did that whole game as well. Yeah, and see, it's like I have so many different things divided up. I don't know. Like, I don't know how you can like you can't set games on here by date, can you? Release date. Okay. Siege of the Day. What the heck is this? Oh, I remember what that is now. The DLC from Monster Hunter World. The twins in it. Okay. And this I only have like a little. I may try to finish this up for tomorrow. Tomorrow my goal is ship Graveyard Sim 2 in this. I have like half a video recorded from like when I started getting sick, and then it just hit me like a brick halfway through the recording, and I'm like, okay, nope, I feel awful. Oh my god, I hate this cough. Oh, Eva, I'm sorry, you gotta move. I'm on fire. I'm on fire right now. I know. You're so comfy, and I'm sorry. Oh. Next episode of Open Sewer? I'm gonna be working on. Well, apparently there's a quest line in Open Sewer. I didn't even know existed. But I've been working on. I played for 8 hours yesterday, and finally beat the smoking addiction. So there's that. That was actually off recording even. That was the last thing I did before I stopped playing last night. Or yesterday? I don't remember. Whenever I stopped playing, that was the last thing I did. Oh, I can actually see what came out this year in this order. Okay, this makes it a little bit easier to figure out. Blazing Sails? What? Okay, anyways. Yeah, it was. Yeah, he should be. He probably just went and laid down. Yeah, behind me. I don't know where Katniss is. What are you doing? Katniss. Katniss. I should come running up. See, there's certain things like I never even played this one. Fantasy Craft was too grindy. That's why I didn't come back to that one. It wasn't even that it did super bad or anything. I just too grindy. Space Trash Scavenger unfortunately didn't do well enough to continue. This has been doing great, which is awesome because I've been having a lot of fun with Storage Hustle. And then This was fun. The parking tycoon was a pretty fun simulator, just really short, kind of. That was all it came down to on that. Farmer's Life, I actually got on my list of stuff to record this week. Or in the next week. I want to get to Farmer's Life again and try that. Start that because it came out to full release. Kiba? Kiba. No more Undying? No. Undying, the last video of Undying, the watch time was 3 minutes. The average watch time was 3 minutes. I can't consciously, like, I cannot justify continuing something that has an average watch time of 3 minutes. Like, the views weren't, like, ungodly bad. It wasn't good. But the watch time of average of 3 minutes, my average is like 23 to 30 minutes is the average. And so an average of 3 minutes that means a lot of people just clicked off after starting to watch it. I know some people did get through it, but a lot of people clicked off when it was going. It was like a broken YouTube thing. And that's what I'm wondering. It's like I almost wonder, see, this year I have seen more issues with YouTube than I have ever seen. Like it's insane. There were so many times where, especially on my like algorithm, not my algorithm, on my analytics, like something happened about a month ago where all of a sudden it doesn't give me accurate results of like views and stuff right away. And now it takes like 3 or 4, sometimes even like an entire day, and it'll start changing and adjusting the what are you doing? Are you gonna go do that? Yeah. Okay. Are you just army crawling across the floor right now? My daughter's just army crawling across the floor. So she's not in the camera. Hour video played at 2 times speed, show up as 30-minute watch time. I'm not sure. Hysteria? I'm glad you just finished the most recent House Flipper. I've been having so much fun with that. I keep looking at my computer and I'm like, okay, out of all the games that I have that I'm doing right now, what is the one that I want to keep, like, you know, I've been doing every day because it has been doing pretty good. But it's not just that it has been doing pretty good, I'm just having so much fun with it. I love House Flipper. Like, House Flipper, I don't even know what the first one's at. I don't want to check yet. I want to see what games there were this year. Lethal Company, as far as multiplayer games go, this was my favorite game of the entire year. It came out at like in October. This is my favorite game that I have played so far this year for multiplayer stuff. And yeah, I don't know about the speed of watching. I'm not honestly sure. Mutia, did I say hi? I don't remember. I have a really bad migraine right now. Freaking sinuses. Few days. Yeah, the streams I totally get not watching that all at one time. There's a few people I watch on YouTube or watch a whole stream at once, but it's normally just like when I'm trying to fall asleep or something. Watching me play made you get it yourself. Yeah, it is so much fun. Videos of streamers and they have an ad and it shows 5 ads. So yeah, the ad thing, that was the thing that happened this year too. Like there was another YouTube thing, the ad situation, where they changed like the way that you could do it. The entire time I've been on YouTube always had it as skippable ads, and when they changed the thing in November, it made it so I don't get that choice anymore, and I noticed an issue when that went live, because no longer was I having skippable ads. You'd see more people click off the video, and you can't do anything. That's entirely YouTube. So that was one of the things. How many games do I have in my Steam library? Ooh. 1,425? 1,425. But yeah, the ad situation, like you can go into your I have to manually change all my ads, because if I don't manually change it, and normally it's like an hour-long video, so I put like 5 ads in throughout the whole thing. But they're like 10 minutes spread apart generally. And Uh, you can technically set up an ad, put like 5 ads in one spot. And it's like I've seen people do that. Like if I don't adjust my streams, there are times where I'll have like it's not times. Almost every single time if I don't adjust my stream, which I can't do until the day afterwards. So like this, I won't be able to adjust any ads until probably 5 a.m. tomorrow, and possibly later because I'll be asleep. Um, they'll put so many ads in a video that I'll have 60 ads in one segment of video basically, which is just crazy. Just crazy. Yeah, I have YouTube Premium as well, just because I watch enough YouTube that I don't want the ads, so I just pay for a premium. The Tribe Primitive Builder I thought was a blast. Freaking Lords of the Fallen. Oh god, I tried so hard to enjoy this game. I hated it. I hated it. Wayne Wallace with the Wayne Wise, thanks for the $10. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate it, man. Premium is nice. Much more YouTube, more ads you have. Gives an ad after 5 seconds. The streamer still get paid for that ad. I've heard both, so I'm honestly not sure which is correct. I've heard people say that. I've heard. I'm pretty sure I've heard YouTube say that skipping the ad, you still like the stream, like the creator still gets some credit, but if you watch the full ad, they get more credit. But I mean, skip the ads. You know, like I'm not. Huh, I will never judge anybody for skipping ads. You know, like I got to put them in because this is my income. This is how I, keep a roof over our heads. How we paid for Christmas. How we did all the stuff. Your kids got gifts. This is this is my job to a degree. Yeah, so I have to put ads in, but I'm not gonna judge you for skipping ads. I totally get that. No way, skip those freaking ads. You seen Golem? That's bad. Oh god, Golem was such a disappointment of a game. Saw Lord of the Rings and I got really excited in the Golem. The task simulator freaking came out. Walking away to the bathroom. Yeah, the eternal struggle. Yeah, exactly. Steel Blazers I thought was super fun in the way of like simulator and adventure stuff, survival aspects. Thief Simulator 2, Wildmender, both of those were. Wildmender, I mean, as far as like terraforming and like making a world look your own, that was the best one I played this year. Turning that garden into everything was so good. Like it was so cool. The day before, man, I had 3 or 4 people tell me, "Don't read into it about the day before. It's gonna be so good." And I'm like, "Are you on crack? What are you talking about? Day before is clearly not going to be what they're claiming it to be." And then it came out, and it is clearly not what they were claiming it to be, to the degree that 4 days later they shut down their studio. Like that was such a just utter disgrace of a game. And just like this, we're not a scam. You may not have taken money from people, but it was still a freaking scam. They took money from people at the end, and supposedly they're trying to refund like everybody or whatever. Eh. Oh yes, Skull and Bones was awesome. I really did enjoy that. Being limited to 6 hours was the only downside. See, it's like anything like that too. Knowing that it's all gonna get wiped out, I have a hard time getting super into it because I know it's all gonna get wiped out. Which Esmond Gold go off in that game? Yeah. So did I. So did I. I actually the only person I saw try that game out was Asmund Gold. I think I did. I think Charlie did too. Was critical. I watched him play that too. But yeah, The more I watch Asmongold though, the more I realize that he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about half the time. I mean, he does on some things, I'll give him, but he has the mindset of several. Just like he has such a small gamed mindset on how many games. Like, so every survival game is always referenced to like Valheim, which Valheim is a good game, but there's so many other survivals out there that are just as good as Valheim. But he's never played them, so he doesn't have that. I don't know. Enshrouded is the 24th next month. Second one tried it too. Too far. Only human. Or once human. Once human. I'm still super upset about that one because I downloaded it. I didn't start it the day that I could have. And had I started the day that I could when I first got it, I would have actually been covering that game. But I screwed up. And I was like, I'm going to stream it tomorrow, so I'll just start it tomorrow. Well, the next day, they turned off the ability to join. So I haven't been able to try Once Human. I applied to their creator program, but I think they're going for millions of people, so people that have millions of subscribers, and I ain't there. Storage Hustle? Yeah, Storage Hustle's been fun. What do we got? Pumping Simulator 2 was one that I didn't expect. Oh, excuse me. The stream delisted? Oh, yeah. What is it? The day before, it's gone. Like, they pulled it off of Steam and everything else. Plan on playing the new Avatar game? Oh, I already did. I covered it. I did about three or four videos on it. And then it pissed me off. Taking out bases just got infuriating to me. that was legit the main reason I stopped playing it. It's because taking all those bases just I got super annoyed by it. So I just didn't want to play it anymore. I didn't think it was a bad game otherwise. But unfortunately, it's like you're kind of forced to do those. And unless you do a whole bunch of like nonsensical side missions for some people that I didn't really have a desire to do. You don't level, you can't get new stuff to get new gear and everything. And it's just, meh. So far, the last ship and ship graveyard has been fine. That's what I'm gonna record after I'm done streaming. Did I play Nintendo Switch games? The only one I played this year was. What did I play this year? I forget. Zelda. I played Zelda. How's it going, Alan? Zelda was good. I put 80 something hours into Zelda. When I got this side of my teeth pulled, or this side, I don't remember which one it was. I was when the game came out, and I was just like, it was when it's the first time I bought a Switch game. God knows how long. And I played 80 something hours into that. Thank you, Madison. Will you have a good New Year too? Mario RPG NES fan. Yeah, Power World looks entertaining. That's on my wish list. Yeah. I mean, yeah, see, Ship Graveyard 2. I thought that was, as far as sim games go, that was up there. I Am Future, I thought was awesome. I went to try to record it yesterday with their new update, and it's going to be a weird video when I go back to that because I stopped after 15 minutes and I'm just like, there's not enough here to do a video on. So I'm just gonna add it to the next when I thought they added like a new area, but they did not. They just added the ability to do a little bit more on top of your roof and Power World's gonna be one of those never comes out games. I could kind of see that. See, I never played Breath of the Wild, so maybe that's why I enjoyed it so much. I hate this cough. I hate this cough. It's like it's kind of fine sometimes, but then I just sit there and I got this cough like while I'm like House Flipper 2. I made a lot of errors in games. Oh, Ernie, thank you for the $4. Thank you very much. Yeah, appreciate it. I don't remember what my train of thought's gone again. 14 more years and 7 days till we go to full release. Did you do the yeah? I actually the streams on this past weekend. I did the update on Mon Bazoo. First stream was 3 hours to earn it, and just kind of bull crapping around. The second stream was the actual like fixing the thing up. Sunkenland's had a couple updates, but again, it's been nothing big. Oh yeah. I Am Future. I did about 15 minutes, and I was just like, it's just like, it's small, minute details, which are cool, but not enough to go back and do right now, so, yeah. Then Goku Dynasty, that was a good one. This was garbage. I don't understand why everybody liked this game. It's just, I thought that was terrible. I guess I didn't get super far into it. Supposedly it opened up a lot more, but the optimization of that, I've never had a game file be so huge when I go to record it. And I've never had to do what YouTube did to it, which was frame rate the crap out of it. Just destroy frame rates. And then the game itself, I found super bland and just didn't care about. I'd seen a lot of the scenery in other games, assets and stuff, and just, nah. Remnant 2. I would say that'd be up there in one of my top 10 games of the year. Remnant 2 was amazing. I only did a little bit of it on stream, but oh my god, it was so much fun. And I keep forgetting that there's a DLC to actually check out. You know what? I'm gonna slap that on my computer. Because I have the DLC, and I'll just play it at some point. I don't even think it'll be on stream. It'll probably just be something I play. Because I did want to check out the DLC, but I forgot about it. I deleted Alan, or I didn't delete. I returned Alan Wake 2. Because that game legitimately pissed me off. I was so incredibly pissed off after paying whatever the hell the price was for that. To just have another garbage freaking game not ready to come out. And apparently it's not that way for everybody. But there was a bunch of people that had that same experience as me. And they're like, the solution to it, because there was a solution to it. The solution was restart your computer over and over and over again until the game worked. And you know what I say to that? Fuck that. I ain't doing that. That's so stupid. I'm so tired of AAA games coming out and just being broken like that. That's so dumb. I'm sick. I am sick. I'm sorry. I just realized I'm swearing and I'm not even realizing that I'm swearing. I swear in real life all the time. Streams don't matter as much because they don't get dinged the same way that videos do, but it's harder for me to control when I'm sick. And it's like, what really sucked is I really started feeling better for 2 days. This sinus, like once it went back to my sinuses have never recovered from COVID. So it's like, I am just dying. The flu sucks. Tectonica was another one, by the way. I think I passed over that one. I don't remember when that came out, but that was another really good one. I didn't go back with this update because my save is borked. There it is, Tectonica. Yeah. My save is dead. Brewpub Simulator was probably also up there in the top games for at least, as far as simulators go, this is the top 5 at the very least. See, I have a hard time saying that Remnant was a Soulsborne. I didn't feel like it was a Souls-like game. It felt entirely different. Like, Souls-like, I feel, is about melee. Mostly. Maybe a little bit of magic thrown in. Terra Nil was amazing. I love Terra Nil. If it wasn't so short and it didn't do so bad, I would probably go back to it with their DLC that they were talking about, but man, that Terra Nil was good. I loved it. Liza P was my favorite Souls-like this year. Besides, no, Elden Ring was last year. So yeah, Liza P was my favorite Souls-like this year. I did, if you didn't see all that from like on this channel, I did the rest of it on Grilled in the Dark, which is a secondary channel. Like I covered all the rest of it over there. The only part of Liza P that I hated and kind of ruined the game a little bit because it was at the very end is Liza P, if you do not use a fast weapon, the final boss is 1,000 times harder than it ever needs to be. Like that was the final boss was kind of ruined the game for me because I was going with slow weapon, which is funny because I never go slow weapons in games. But I just was like, oh, I feel like this feels good. And then you get to the final boss, and it's like the final boss is, oh my god. An early boss you got stuck on stream? Oh yeah, the flame boss sucked. But Lies of P was so good. Like, I love the environment it was in. I love the story that was being told. I loved, like, the combat was mostly satisfying. Like, I went from that, and I'm, like, expecting that type of thing in, uh, whatever the other one was that I tried to like. And it went from, like, that to being this clunky, just, you have sound effects going off and sound in places that there's nothing happening. It's happening on the other side of the room. So it's like you hear something from the left, you turn to the left, and you get smacked from the right because all of a sudden the enemy's over there. It's like, what? And then the constant just throw 6,000 enemies at you. That wasn't fun. Like, they went with the Souls-like game. You want a difficulty, you want a challenge, but the problem is the developers see that and they're like, oh, it's fun because it's hard. Yes and no. Like, you can throw in 60 enemies at you, like 2 enemies here, 1 enemy here that's gonna shoot you, and then 3 more enemies are gonna run at you from over here. Like, that's not, that cross a line for me. Gunsmith was actually pretty cool, and I don't even like guns. Repair House, that was another fun one that I had a blast with. We're to June right now. Dave the Diver. Man, I really wanted to go back to Dave the Diver too, because Dave the Diver had a dredge mix-up. So you could do like a dredge thing in Dave the Diver, which I thought was so cool. Artificial difficulty is stupid. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, for me, I'm a big sound person. When it comes to Souls games, I listen for there's like always a sound effect that plays, generally when the enemy does a certain thing. Or when there's an enemy around a corner, they give you lots of sound indicators. Because, yeah, being like, can't see super well out of this eye, other than just movement and like shadows. I rely heavily on sound, and so that's one of the biggest issues I had with whatever the game was. I've already forgotten what it was. Lords of the Fallen. That's the issue I had with Lords of the Fallen. The world was amazing. The dual perspectives, you going from one like universe into like a complete like the same place but in a different like dimension. I love that. That was such a cool concept. But it was not fun because of the way that everything else was done. Oh, this was great. The Kingdoms game that came out, that was in the Kingdoms 80s. That was so much fun. Forever Skies is up there in the like top survivals of the year. Creature Lab, that one was a blast. I had so much fun with that. You stopped after 75. Yeah, several people said like, oh, Lords of the Fallen was super easy. If you don't rely heavily on sound, then yeah, I bet it probably was. Mercury Fallen. I don't think I've heard of that one. June now. What? Oh, it's the prologue. I'm like, what the heck? Why is this on here twice? I thought Amnesia the Bunker was awesome. Yeah, Only Money that was a pretty fun game. But, I mean, they've been doing updates pretty regularly, I feel still. I do think they slowed down. Yeah, freaking Golem. Starship Troopers and Extermination. I had a lot of fun with this. Like Nim and I we had a lot of fun with this game. That was great. What is this? Do I have Epic Store open? Get out of here. Actually, I lied. Move that over to the other screen real quick. Oh, let's see here. What do we got? What's the free game today? Curse to Golf? Sorry, I didn't even think about looking at this. It's a free game every day. I might as well check it out. No, I'm good. All right. Yeah, Jump Like Odyssey kind of came out of nowhere. Like, they're basically just like, we can't continue. Legit cannot afford it. And as a tiny little studio, I mean, I can get it. I get it. Well, they had open world on there yesterday or something. Redfall. That one. See, I didn't think Redfall was as bad as other people thought it was, because I went into it knowing it wasn't gonna be super good. So this came out in April. All right, I guess this I would still say is up there. I thought that was a ton of fun. Bramble was a good game. I don't know if I ever actually beat it. Bump Simulator, that's right. That went full release this year. Hmm. Fountain of Youth. My gaming club. That one. Was excited about it. And then they removed it from Steam, stopped updating it, and released it under a different name. Oh, that was kind of gross. Yeah, well, those 10% are solid, exactly. Organs Please, I thought was a lot of fun, but it really just didn't do well. Same with Magical Mixture Mill. I thought this was a really cool game, but it did so bad. It's automation games. I love automation games, but God, do they not have an audience? It sucks. Oh, I didn't even know Beyond Contact went full release. Meet Your Maker, that was a really fun one for a bit. Band and I had a blast with that. Played Stray. Oh yeah, Stray. Stray was some of the I I would say that'd be up there with Dredge as like the best game of the best indie game this year. That was so good. Oh, I'm sure I'll try GTA 6. And there's Terra Nil. That was also amazing. Um Contraband Police, I thought was awesome. And a lot of people keep telling me about their endless mode, which I don't know why it's popping up now. The endless mode came out months ago, like, but all of a sudden everybody's telling me about it right now, and I'm like, I feel like somebody must be covering it on a bigger channel or something. That's generally how it works. But like the endless mode in Contraband Police came out like legit months ago. What do we got? Hogwarts Legacy, I didn't think was bad. Got a little bland towards the end, but we're okay. And we went through the year. That was the year. Okay, I mean that's only this though. It's not like Xbox and everything else. Thank you, Stacy. I'm glad you've been enjoying. Gray's playing it now. Okay, well then that makes sense. That actually makes perfect sense. Um, Analytics. I think it tells me in my analytics audience. Dre, yeah. Yeah, like what your audience watches. It's Dre's actually like on there several times in like the videos that recommend my content from. And then as far as like the other people that watch it, I don't know if I can show this, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm allowed to show off the analytics. I also don't know what's safe to necessarily show. But like this is what I see when I look at channels other like the thing watch, and like, supposedly it's like the one at the top is the most common one. I don't need to save. I can just do this. Boop, like that. Dre's literally at the top. Gamer Edge. I've tried getting in contact with him once. He at one point Gamer Edge I got in contact with him. He's like, yeah, let's do some collabs, and that was like a year and a half ago. And every time I've tried contacting anybody for collabs, I don't hear anything. Or with Potato, that's another person I contacted. But then I just don't hear anything back. So it's like, I don't know. Your analytics, you think you're allowed to say whatever you want? Well, see, and it's also, I'm not sure what's like safe to necessarily show. Wild West game you played? Or just had no feet? There was Wild West Dynasty, which was, yeah, there was that one. And then there was another one too. Probably see my numbers and avoid me, sadly. Oh, that several of them get less numbers than I do. Well, the other one was Cowboys Life, Cowboy Simulator, Cowboy Life Simulator. I think that's what it was, but it was only a beta or a play test of it. And then quickly as I could access it, I had no more access to it. And I'm like, maybe I wasn't supposed to show that, but nowhere did it say that, and it was off Steam, so I felt like it was fine. What's happening right now? All right, it's gonna go to next beat. Go. My wife's gonna come in and be taking stuff in the kitchen, so I'll make it so you can't see the kitchen. Close that up, man. But yeah, that's the games this year so far. Um, I don't know what I'm looking at here. All right. Why it's giving me weird issues. All right. Well, actually, you know what? I think I may. This was the main thing. This was my main goal. Yeah, I would say honestly, I think I may be ending it here too because I feel awful. They're gonna be bringing stuff through here, and I still have to get 2 recordings done. I'm only gonna have 2 videos tomorrow. I think. I don't think I'm gonna have 3. Um, but yeah, thank you all honestly for this year. This year's been awesome. I've had there's been some really crappy stuff, but I don't ever think it's you guys. You know, it's 100% YouTube. It's I could see it in my analytics. It's YouTube just not recommending stuff and doing stuff. So yeah, I just it is what it is. But it's been great lately. So yeah, thank you all. And I'm gonna try to stream normal video game something I don't know on uh whatever it is Saturday. But yeah, thank you all. And here's next year being better. I may still do a vlog. I don't know for the end of the year. But yeah, bye bye for now.